another day on the trailer. Made up this little deal. So that's gonna go about there. And our boom will mount here. The winch will go here. And the winch line will go up over the boom down to this. This is just basically to hold the boom and let it pivot so that it can move back as the box goes up. And so I'm ready to cut the boom to length, except that we just tried dumping it and it's hitting right there before it gets as high as I want it to. So I'm gonna zip this off about right there and then it should dump properly. Oil bucket tripod again. Now we're just gonna 45 that corner to make it look pretty. Alright, got those nipped off, so hopefully they don't hit my hinges anymore. Dump it again and see how it does. Except I'm a little worried about that door crashing down. So she dumps a little farther now. We're not hitting there anymore, but we are hitting this piece of angle iron on the dump is hitting the frame here. So now we need to decide if that's good enough, which I think it probably is, basically straight up, or we need to cut that whole piece off, which is gonna be a pain. I'd rather not do if we don't have to. I'm thinking we'll try it, and if it don't work, we can always hack that off later. Anyhow, in the meantime, got us a brandy new winch. But Dad says we don't really need that fancy of a winch for this thing, so I might actually take this winch from my four-wheeler and put the winch that I have for my four-wheeler on the trailer. I think my dog is getting spoiled over there. So, in my haste to notch my pipe to fit onto the pivot there, I got it notched relatively well for an angle grinder, I thought. And then I looked up yonder, and I did the whole stupid thing sideways. So, whack it off and start over. Alrighty, got our boom, we got our pivot, got our little rod support spoke dealios, and so we'll get it mounted up. Yeah! Hot weld. So I forgot something. I need to get this mounted on before we weld on the boom.
Why?
Well, we might as well, because it'll be easier. Winch is finally mounted. Now getting the cable strung up to the top of our boom.
Beautiful. Blind weld.
Yeah. Okay, so we had our little loop there, the cable on, which worked, but then once the box got up, then the boom was hitting the loop, which I don't like. Plus the boom doesn't have any support when the box is up. So new plan, I cut those out and I'm gonna bend these ears out so the boom will fit in there. I think I'm gonna cut my hook off, like right here, and weld that on maybe here, or I haven't exactly decided that yet. Yourself.
They got a hook. Why would you do that?
You know how many hooks we have around without winches? Because we buy winches and then the winches go junk and then the hook is just fine.
You know how many cables we have without hooks? You know how long they've been like that and nobody puts the hooks on? There's no excuse. Here. Yeehaw!
So she goes up and down. Got the boom, got the winch. Got my hook whacked off, which is now our stop. Our hook welded on there. Oh crumbs, I was gonna weld that some more. Have to get to that yet. These and these go up, and when it gets high enough, it hits that cross piece of bar. Keep it from falling off the back. The issue we have left is when it gets all the way up to the top, it goes over the balancing point and then it won't come back down. I'm trying to figure out how to make it come back down. Hadn't tried that yet.
Cool.
Clunk. That would be another reason to have a spring on it. Wrong direction.
How?
I don't know.
No. That is the right direction.
That is the right direction.
It seems backwards.
Weird. Stop! You gotta go grab it. Okay. Here's our spring with random bits of junk on the end because it came out of a dump or something. Dropped the heavy spring on my toe. Putting our spring on here because before you'd go all the way up and it would just sort of fall over. Give her a whirl. Are we gonna die? Maybe we should come around the other side.
Ouch! Oh! That thing sticks out. For some reason I was thinking it was gonna be back there.
Closer to the hinge? Well, that would be better, but there's a tire in the way. And I thought this would be okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, we'll see. Is that terrible?
I don't think so. No, you can still. I think that's cool.
Sweet.